In less than quite a while since its send-off, the James Webb Space Telescope, JWST, has changed how we could decipher the universe. For scientists, the pictures it has caught open up extra open doors in stargazing, while until the end of us, they are totally dazzling to see. Cosmologists overall are flabbergasted by a remarkable revelation. The JWST has caught far-off city-like lights 7 trillion miles away. This disclosure surpasses assumptions, extending our vast comprehension and igniting speculations among scientists reading up the information for signs about these heavenly signals. The revelation recommends life past Earth, bringing up issues about extraterrestrial civilizations and the chance of life elsewhere. Join us as we disentangle how the JWST caught city lights billions of miles from our planet. Sent off on Christmas Day 2021, the JWST intends to be a further developed and strong imaging gadget than the Hubble Space Telescope. Its motivation is to catch the most keen pictures of recently distinguished objects, like planetary frameworks. Prior to jumping into the most recent discoveries, how about we take a gander at the Hubble Space Telescope's job in space exploration? The spearheading Hubble Space Telescope, HST, sent off in 1990 nevertheless functional, has changed cosmology. A joint exertion among NASA and ESA, it satisfies a fantasy from the 1920s, made conceivable by innovative progressions by the 1970s. The HST's primary mission is to convey high-goal vast symbolism, empowering point-by-point examination of divine items and growing our experiences into grandiose, heavenly, and planetary turn of events and evolution. The Cassegrain Reflector Telescope. The HST accomplishes the convergence of light from space objects utilizing mirrors. Its essential 2.4-meter, 7.8-foot, reflect, alongside a more modest optional mirror, directs light to the central plane containing instruments for picture catching and information assortment. The Hubble is outfitted with different gadgets that help assorted perceptions of the universe. These incorporate cameras that catch pictures of room objects, spectrographs that split light into its major tones for investigation, and polarimeters that concentrate light polarization to distinguish properties of heavenly bodies. The Hubble's plan additionally incorporates space traveler adjusting capacities, considering fixes and instrument updates. The main overhauling mission in 1993 remedied a defect in the essential mirror by joining restorative optics. A sum of 5 overhauling missions have been led, with the final remaining one out of 2009. The Hubble Space Telescope has perpetually changed our perspective on the universe, offering dazzling pictures of divine articles and making huge disclosures, including estimating the development pace of the universe, finding dull energy, and noticing the introduction of stars and worlds. Hubble's heritage stretches out past its disclosures, driving advancements in cosmic advancements and rousing new ages of scientists. The progress of telescopes like the JWST expands on Hubble's heritage, promising further experiences into the universe and propelling our insight into its set of experiences. The JWST Profound Field Pictures plan to look at the most old cosmic systems, pushing the age of the universe to its earliest stages. By involving the planetary group as a device, the JWST depicts divine items as their old ancestors would have seen them. Cosmologists utilize the light year, the distance light goes in 1 year, to mean these unlimited distances. The JWST's most memorable grandstand featured this idea by introducing a profound field picture, sent off on July 11, 2022, by President Joseph Biden at the White House. This picture, similar to Hubble's profound field pictures, zeroed in on a minuscule fix of sky and characterized around 3,000 new items, for the most part far-off worlds billions of light-years away. The JWST Profound Field Picture, similar to Hubble's, shows a clearly average bit of the night sky. Nonetheless, inside this little region, close to the SMACS 0723 system group, there is an abundance of information to investigate. This huge group, generally 4.6 billion light-years away, goes about as a characteristic amplifying glass because of its enormous gravitational power. This peculiarity, known as gravitational lensing, permits cosmologists to peer further into the past, coming to the extent that 13.1 billion light-years. The center around the obscure reaches out to the quest for life past Earth. The huge number of far-off worlds uncovered by the JWST has lighted new logical requests, especially in regards to a particular arrangement of Earth-sized planets that could hold signs to the presence of extraterrestrial life in our vast area. This pursuit tends to the Fermi Catch-22, which questions the shortfall of proof for cutting-edge extraterrestrial life, notwithstanding the high likelihood of its existence. 1 Star arrangement. Exceptionally compelling is TRAPPIST-1, found around 40 light-years from Earth. This star framework, with 7 Earth-sized planets circling it, is critical in the quest for livable universes. NASA thinks about different boundaries, for example, size, distance from the host star, and climatic structure, to survey a planet's capability to help life. The JWST as of late accomplished an achievement by estimating the temperature of TRAPPIST-1b, the main discovery of light transmitted by an exoplanet of its size and temperature range. This leading edge features the telescope's responsiveness and potential to alter how we might interpret rough planet atmospheres. While the JWST investigates far-off universes, the Explorer missions keep on astounding researchers nearer to home. Sent off in 1977, Explorer 1 is currently wandering into a puzzling district at the edge of our planetary group. This unexpected excursion adds one more section to the striking history of the Explorer missions. At first planned to be short missions, the explorers have given a tremendous measure of significant information and broadened investigation for space science. These discoveries reliably help us to remember the persevering through significance of interest and investigation. As indicated by researchers, interstellar space starts where the sun's attractive field and the sun-based breeze stop. Explorer 1 arrived at this achievement in 2012, while Explorer 2, a ways off of 11 billion miles from Earth, entered this district in 2018. Strangely, new discoveries from Explorer 1 uncover startling peculiarities at this limit, known as the heliopause. These peculiarities incorporate eruptions of plasma and high-energy particles, testing past presumptions. This acknowledgement has driven specialists to presume that the heliopause, a long way from being an obvious limit, is a dynamic, consistently changing locale impacted by different variables from both inside our planetary group and the world beyond. Despite specialized hardships and the brutal real factors of room, Explorer 2 keeps on yielding important logical information because of creative arrangements created by NASA engineers. This is a continuous sign of mankind's persevering through want to wander into the obscure, driven by interest and the journey for knowledge. And our nearby planet group, Venus, has likewise turned into a subject of restored interest after beforehand being excused as unfriendly because of its outrageous intensity. Late perceptions by stargazers have reignited logical interest in Venus. The revelation of phosphine gas in Venus climate, a gas frequently connected with natural cycles, has driven researchers to rethink the planet. Despite the fact that phosphine is created by microorganisms on the planet, researchers are mindful so as to stay away from untimely ends, taking into account other potential sources. The look for life on Venus digs into complex contemplations, like substance responses, planetary development, and expected elective natural cycles. Venus' set of experiences likewise indicates a more mild past, potentially facilitating fluid water for billions of years, drawing matches with Earth. This likeness brings up captivating issues about whether life once existed, or may in any case exist, in Venus' brutal environment. And differentiation to Venus' searing intensity, the cold surface of Jupiter's moon Europa is likewise a possibility for holding on to life. Its subsurface sea, concealed underneath a thick layer of ice, raises the chance of life existing in outrageous conditions. The tremendous distances of these foundation universes stretch the light they transmit, moving it from the apparent range into the infrared reach. This shift permits the JWST, explicitly intended to identify infrared light, to notice these antiquated worlds with outstanding clearness. By contrasting these perceptions and apparent light pictures from telescopes like Hubble, space experts can sort out the fabulous story of astronomical advancement. This correlation offers a remarkable window into how worlds have changed from their crude states billions of years prior into the glorious designs we see today. 1. Especially noteworthy part of the JWST profound field picture is the speed at which it was procured. Astoundingly, the telescope caught this information in only hours, exhibiting its phenomenal productivity in cosmic system discovery. Besides, the amplifying force of gravitational lensing isn't elite to cosmic system bunches. The JWST likewise caught an enrapturing picture of two collaborating cosmic systems known as VV191. At the point when light from one world goes through the other, it gets contorted, giving signs about the residue properties of the interceding cosmic system. This freshly discovered information can possibly disentangle novel secrets about the fixings and development of galaxies. The scope of the JWST reaches out past investigating far-off cosmic systems. A new secret on the Authority site recommends an expected locating of auroras on an earthy-colored predominate, a heavenly body that lies among stars and planets. This finding is astonishing on the grounds that earthy-colored midgets come up short on interior combination processes that power stars and create auroras. Specialists are attempting to decide the specific wellspring of energy driving these auroras, with some recommending a component like Earth's auroras, where methane discharges communicate with the earthy-colored Bantam's air. This